Greetings, friends and enemies. Today, I'm going to be talking about something that's pretty important to me and pretty important to my art, and that's body positivity. A few months ago, maybe even a year ago now, over a year even, I think, I made a post on my Tumblr talking about how when I was younger, I idolized Princess Serenity from Sailor Moon. I wanted to be Princess Serenity. More than I wanted to be a hero like Sailor Moon, I wanted to be a graceful, beautiful princess like Serenity. So much so that I even went as her for Halloween one year, and my aunt, bless her heart, even worked on the costume while she was at her job. And I felt so beautiful wearing that dress that I kept it, and I put it on whenever I wanted to feel beautiful again. Until I outgrew the costume, at least. I was fairly young. It wasn't until I was older, when I started to become aware of my body, that I started to become aware that I could also never be Princess Serenity. Not because I wasn't from the moon or didn't have like a magical crystal or something. It's because I was fat. In my mind, I could never be that beautiful, that graceful, or even that loved because I was fat. Now, we fast forward, it's 2013, and I'm older and wiser as things tend to happen, and there's a new show out called Steven Universe. Maybe some of you have heard of it. And because I love cartoons, obviously, I check it out. And that's when I see her for the very first time. Rose Quartz. She's beautiful, she's grateful, she's completely beloved by almost all of the characters, except a couple of diamonds, but you know what I'm talking about. And most of all, best of all, she's fat. And it's not a trick of my eyes, she's clearly larger than the skinny characters in the show, and she's everything I wanted to be when I looked at Princess Serenity. And here she is. A real character in a real show, viewable by anyone and everyone who wants to see it. I'm not gonna lie, I did cry when I saw her. Because I know somewhere out there is a little girl who was just like me, who was looking at Rose Quartz and seeing herself and is overjoyed. This is why body positivity in art is so important to me, especially in the art I create. But what is body positivity? Body positivity in its simplest form is that every body is a good body. It isn't limited to fat bodies either. It includes thin bodies, disabled bodies, young bodies, old bodies. It's the idea, the movement, that a person's worth is not limited or defined by their physical body. But how does this fit into art? And why is it so important? Well, art has always been used to make radical ideas seem normal. It is a core part of counterculture and change in the world. Art not only holds a mirror up to the current state of the world, but is also a tool to reshape it. Long before I experienced a positive fat character in mainstream media, the only place I could get that kind of representation was from artists. Artists online who wanted the same things I did, to see positive characters that didn't fit the norm. Artists who made works that inspired a change in the media we see today. Artists who also believe that the more we are exposed to diverse bodies and ideas, the more we accept them. But inspiring change in the world isn't the only reason for body positivity in art. It's also plain old good practice. If you're looking for a practical reason to embrace different body types, drawing different body types expands your artistic horizons. It enables you to draw more diverse and interesting characters and tell more inclusive stories. That's also why drawing from life is so important. Not everyone is built the same way, even if they sort of look like it from the outside. And drawing from life is the best way to learn that and apply it to your art and grow more as an artist. Dismantling the idea that only certain bodies are suitable for art and media can help you grow not only your skills, but your audience as well. It can allow someone else to see themselves in your art and think, wow, that artist draws people that look like me. And suddenly you have a new follower and a new fan and somebody else who wants to support you. People love to see themselves represented. It inspires them, makes them feel good, and honestly, it's the greatest feeling. Inclusivity isn't just about being PC or politically correct. It opens the doors and invites more people in to support you and what you do. So that's my little spiel on body positivity, I guess. This is a topic I'm pretty passionate about, and honestly, I could probably ramble on forever about it. But I try to just touch on some key points and share a personal story this time. If you like what you've seen and heard, why don't you click that like button, maybe leave a comment, or if you're not already, why don't you subscribe to get a new video from me every single week? And if you are subscribed, why don't you click that little bell button that YouTube is forcing everybody to do to actually get notified when I post a video every week? Thank you guys so much for watching and listening. Bye-bye.